Okay, the energy you're bringing into the month of May is Six of Cups. There's a relationship you have or had with somebody that you are thinking of very fondly. It was an innocent relationship you had, one that you just loved unconditionally to the person and they loved you back unconditionally. You could do anything with them, tell them anything, and they were just so trusting and loving and caring and enduring. And you're reminiscing about this and thinking fondly of this situation. What is influencing the month is the burdens that you have. The Two of Pentacles, this is what's crossing you. All the burdens you have and all the juggling of your responsibilities and duties and trying to maintain your status where you are right now. You are looking at your responsibilities and trying to determine what you need to let go of or you need to keep up with. The foundation for the month is that you have evolved. You have the world. You have completed a cycle, and it is time for you to evolve and mature and move on to your next cycle, your next lesson, your next evolution. Your recent past, you took this time out and looked inward, and you found the light. You found the direction you want to go, what you want to do, and you are moving on. You are starting in that direction. Listening to your intuition, your own guidance with your conscious mind. You are consciously aware of you being self-sufficient. You are very self-sufficient, and you are actually living quite comfortably right now with the finest food, house, pets that you can afford, and you are quite content. Subconsciously, you are aware of the wheel turning, of your luck turning, and fate and destiny. You are subconsciously aware of all of this. Sorry about that. I had to save my cat. She's getting into trouble. You are subconsciously aware of destiny, karma, your fate. The advice the cards would like to give you is to the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. It could be one of these people around you, or this could be you taking on this persona. The advice is to pay attention to this. If it's you taking on this persona, you need to be strong emotionally, be in control of your emotions. Only show them to people when needed to, and make sure to plan what actions you want to take, which direction you want to go. It looks like you have already done that with looking at your spirituality and finding your guidance. And the advice is to follow that. Control your emotions and hold them close, and help other people too around you that need help dealing with their emotions and the direction they want to go. The potential you have is to, Five of Wands is about the petty battles people have, like in the workplace, or the brotherly, sisterly love, or the banter back and forth, sometimes in a romantic relationship that might exist too. Your potential is to see this and to learn from this, to learn the little things that it'll just improve you, make you a better person. Know that none of this can hurt you. This little petty banter back and forth, this can't hurt you. It can only make you better by you learning from these little jabs that people give out. And then if you remove those incidences, then there's nothing left for them to jab at you. So you have the potential to learn from those little banter and those little battles that criticisms that people do. Your leadership, you are very strong. You have the Chariot. You have the energy, the drive, the endurance to just charge ahead, just plow ahead and be right and victorious. Bringing together the yin and the yang, the two different opposing forces, to reach an agreement, an understanding. Your environment is a creative one, the beginning of a creative, emotional, spiritual process. In your environment, there is something blooming that is just starting the message of a creative potential. And your hopes and fears. Your hope, you have 6 of Pentacles. That there will be, your hope is that there will be is it called like a philanthropy, where you do something good for someone and they do something good in return. Or it could be charity, where you help someone out and then they'll help you out. That is your hope, that there is that give and take, that respect, that camaraderie. Your fear is that you might have to move on. You might have to move away from some situation that is stressful and turbulent to you and move on to something that is easier and calmer. The outcome for the month of May, you have the Princess of Pentacles, the beginning of a new venture, the message of a new direction, which has the potential of being very flourishing, very nurturing. As you can see in the horizon, it's very uplifting. With the Queen of Cups reversed, cups are the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And this is in reverse. Someone is around you is going to be acting out of the reversal, where they are very emotional and they are having a hard time containing their emotions, and they're just blurting it out. They're not being very nurturing and compassionate at this time. And there are something that is binding you. It could be that person that is very emotional to you, some kind of contract, some kind of relationship, some kind of emotional situation that is binding you and holding you back, preventing you from charging ahead and starting that new spiritual, emotional direction that you wanted to go in. So let's get a little clarification. Let's get some clarification in regards to this environment right here. Let's get some clarification on this Princess of Cups for Virgo. Let's get clarification on your environment, Princess of Cups for Virgo. Clarification on the Sun. All right, we have the Sun, the Moon, and the Fox. So in your environment, there's going to be some kind of enlightening, some kind of warmth that is going to be romantic. But they are going to be kind of sneaky. It's not going to be what it appears to be. So that is in your environment. It could be happening to somebody around you. Let's get more clarification on the outcome. This might be you're binding yourself up. You have the lilies, the anchor, and this is you. So spiritually, there is some kind of healing that is very binding, and you can see it. So it's in your environment, and I think you're going to be binding yourself with your own mental healing, your own mental beliefs. And it probably is going to be to this person, this water sign, that is being very emotional. That is what your bind is. That is what your devil is your own beliefs, your own attitudes. And that is what's holding you back at that time in regards to the end of the month, the outcome. And the only other clarification would be this Five of Wands. What is this little banter and bickering and stuff that you have the potential from learning from? What is that? What is that you have the potential of learning from? Okay, you have the dog, the clover, and the mice. So it's somebody that is loyal to you, which is going to bring you luck and probably prevent a situation from becoming infesting, becoming terrible. That's what the mice does, is cause disease and infestation. But because it's by the clover and by the dog, it's being blocked. The dog is a loyal friend, somebody that is going to bring you luck and prevent this harm from occurring. That's what the potential is. You have the potential of a friend stepping in and helping you. Nice. Nice. You have some good friends around you. So it all starts with this friendship. It could be this friend, this innocence, this purity, this no expectations, no preconceived idea of the relationship. And you are confused, but things are clearing up. It is starting to become clearer. You're starting to have an understanding, which is really good. So the last 2 months, the last 2 weeks of May, you're going to start to understand what is going on, or what you need to understand for this issue, this situation. The nature of this issue is the second card, which is the child, and the fourth card, which is the clover. You have this lucky innocence, this naivety about you, and you don't presume things, so you are being innocent with your beliefs, your attitudes, and whatever happened brought you to this confusion. If we look at the first card and the fifth card, the lily and the rider, we can sum up the reading with that you do have wisdom that is going to be brought to you, some kind of wise message. You are going to learn something wise that will help you clear up the confusion in your mind. What led up to this confusion? You have the lily and the child. With the lily, you had an innocent peace, an innocent calmness about yourself. You were being very naive, very like a child. You were being very, not immature, but very innocent. But you had peace with this. You were very innocent and at peace. Then something happened which you didn't understand because you did not bring this on. And it confused you. And then it brought you to the fourth and the fifth card as the outcome with the clover and the rider. So you can continue to be carefree and at peace, because a message is going to bring you good fortune or luck. And that in turn is going to clear up any of this confusion or this doubt you have. If we look at the mirrored cards, the first card and the third card, we have the lily and the clouds. Could be some emotions that were confusing for you. Some emotions, some passion that confused you. But then with the other mirrored pair, the third and the fifth, the clouds and the rider, the message clears this up. So it looks like the wheel is turning actually, and you are going to be evolving. There is something that you are going to reach an understanding about. You will no longer be naive in regards to whatever this situation is. You will probably, yes, you will have peace once this message clears it up.